So today I decided we'd try some ash bread. I bought this really cool book that said that you can make bread directly in ashes. And I was like, no way. So right now I'm making the biscuit dough. So I'm going to make the biscuit dough. And then we're going to put that in the ash and see what happens. So apparently you can use any kind of bread you want. I just picked biscuit bread because I figured it was the easiest, and if this doesn't go real well, I didn't waste a lot of effort. But I'm expecting this to be absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm out here with my fire and my biscuit dough, and I'm going to get us a space in this fire that is just ash. So I'm going to move some sticks around and get us some ash. Alright, so I've gotten me a little spot of ash right here, and I'm going to get a little dough. So here's my little biscuit dough. I decided that I'm going to make it a little flat to cook, and I'm just going to stick it in the ash here. So there it is in the ash. Some books say to put the ash on top of the dough. Others say just to put it on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put a little ash on top. I don't actually have a lot of ash, so today maybe we'll just leave it on the bottom. So interesting fact is that this is a common cooking technique, still performed in Arabia cultures, Arabic communities. But it was the way bread was made for many generations of man, probably going back as far as fire. I have no idea, but I did find it quite interesting that this was a norm. So if we look at my bread, it's already cooked on one side, so I'm turning it over. I cooked really hot, so being a new at this biscuit bread, I'd probably try to do a different. I mean, you're gonna have to figure out how to get your ash so it's not so hot. Right now I have a lot of hot ash. I've got some super hot coals over here also heating it, and the bread seems to be cooking on the outside faster than I would like it than on the inside. Another interesting fact is there's not a lot of ash on that bread, even though I turned it over. My family was like, what? You're gonna make ash bread? That would be gross. But surprisingly, the ash is not sticking to the bread very much, so this should be really interesting. I'll let you know. Well, I'm still having trouble with heating it too hot, so I'm going to see what I can do with these right now. This burnt biscuit is not my favorite, but we're learning. Let that sit there for a minute. But then I tried this over here, which also looks like it's burning a little. It's just sitting on the top of some hot wood. Also has some ash on it. When we started this, someone in my family suggested that ash wouldn't stick to the bread much, sort of like a lot of the bread we make has flour on top. So we gave that a try. Going over here, we'll go ahead and see what this. It's not too hot, it's a little crunchy, and there you go, ash bread. How's it taste? It tastes fine, actually. Surprisingly delicious. A little butter and honey on this, and I think it would be amazing. Oops, a little hot in spots, but yeah. I didn't even take the time to kick much ash off. A little burnt, but those of us who like it crunchy. I'm gonna get better at this so that it's brown and delicious, but it's definitely fun and you should try it. So now's the real test. What will Spencer say? We're going to clean off some of this, trying to give him a completely burnt piece. Kicking off some of the ash here. Like I said, the ash really is surprisingly okay. It's not like sand. Then I'm gonna get some yummy butter. A little butter on that. There we go. And let's see what Spencer says. All right, Spencer, what do you think?
Well, it looks better than I thought it would. Smells better than I thought it would. Pretty good.
It could be better, but
Tastes a little like I thought it would, but elsewise, pretty different.
Would you consider doing that on a backpack trip?
Wow. Yeah.
There you have it. Ash bread, easy to make, easy to carry for backpacking, and you might actually think it's delicious. Thanks.